begun. I'm just gonna serve his holy name until he say my life is done. My heart was on my sleeve, but I just took my sleeve and rolled it up. Yeah, yeah. I should've knew early on. You said you the one for me, but no, you not P31. I had left your side to clear my mind, so all that hurt and done. So I just see the Lord, cause you weren't made for what I'm worthy of. Yeah, 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 yeah. Really thought you'd be my lady. Now we on two different pages. I ain't even gon' cap, I really thought we was lasting for some ages. Really beat me up like Ali, I thought that you was the greatest. Real. I only care about no motion as long as I'm keeping the word in my heart, it's a rap. Only my family in Christ, I don't need no fake friends in my circle, don't give me no doubt. I don't know why people lying like all in my face, why you capping, just keep it a stack. And Lucifer always try digging a hole, but I promise I'm really not falling for that. I ain't falling for that, always stay on my toes. I got faith, but you already know. Cause the fruits, yeah, they really gon' show. I just stick to my Lord, I don't stick to the code. I give my whole life to him, but I remember back then in the past, I was selling my soul. Yeah, I had to repent, now I'm living so righteous now. I remember I was doing so wrong.
Actually, hold on.
Too high above the rim. And I had that door of sin just open, now
Turn
it's
it
closed
down.
until the end. I done took some L's throughout my life and now I'm going for the win. Yeah, I should've knew early on. You said you the one for me.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, lock in on the day. Nice, fresh. Today's a new day. Today's a new day. Yesterday, yesterday I had analysis correct. Just found no setup entries. There was definitely some entries, but they weren't set up. They weren't set up entries. So we ended up taking no trade today, even though it was correct on the analysis. Very, very tough. Very tough to watch price flow in your direction and not you jumping part of the move, but it is what it is. So on the daily we're seeing. So yes, yeah, on the daily we're seeing a rejection of that structure low to yesterday being a full green. So we can see price flying back up. We're going to the 9th. We can see price maybe rejecting this level, but given this rejection, plus how strong price has been looking, I see price taking us back to the weekly high. We'll see. But so far, yesterday was big green. So today, we might be getting a rejection or we're just going to continue buying. There is no news today. Speaking of, we have no news today. Oh, Trump is speaking at 2. Where did that come from? Okay. And I don't think it's... Yeah, the whole Venezuelan incident. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with the Venezuelan president or what all that is. But yeah, prices blew through, kept going. And now, after reaching the highs, it seems to have stalled out. Seemed like it was holding a level, and then ended up breaking that level, but now it's holding again. It's not even equal highs. It's just relative equal highs, according to the hourly. And then yeah, there's this liquidity level, and I'm getting grabbed. Oh, this is an EMA rejection. Continue buying. So we'll just mark this level. We'll mark this as liquidity sitting up here. There's also this liquidity down here. This liquidity level got grabbed. I see a demand zone sitting here. EMA rejection, a good EMA hammer rejection. This could be a support level sitting here. Because we have all these equal bodies sitting here, plus a wicks, plus another pullback into a wick of the equal level. This could be a support level, and then price shot up from it. So let's go to the 5 and see if we see anything. Does this level line up with anything? This level lines up with this high. I will actually. So mad at me. Glad at me. And like I was saying, 5 out. This is the 5 minute. I don't need a battery. 5 minutes zone. Oh snap. Okay. This looks promising. Okay, so yesterday we had the same thing. Liquidity, structure, but more so here, liquidity, grab liquidity, break structure with volume, but price never came back to it. And it was a rejection of a support level. So we're doing the same thing, rejecting a support level with structure, build up liquidity, grab liquidity, reject support level, reject structure, turning it into a support level. My bad. And then every time price gets near, so this wasn't my zone, this was my zone. Every time price gets near structure, it stalls before breaking through structure. As we see here, this last green was a structure level, and it paused, gave a rejection at structure level, then broke through with volume. Same thing. We have structure. We have structure sitting here. Oh, price stopped here. Let me get rid of this. And then, oh yeah, this is a structure level. Because this is the top, so this is a rejection. This is structure. Price rejects, blows through a volume. And so we have liquidity, massive sell-off, rejecting support, rejecting structure, turning it into support. I need to get my words correct. Okay, and then price goes near the rejection level. Price goes near the last rejection level. I'm going to lock it. Price goes near structure, and it starts rejecting structure, and then it breaks through structure with volume. So what I'm looking for is liquidity. And look how this rejection lines up with the structure. This is like it broke and it retest twice. So, but I'm looking for either build up liquidity or build up liquidity either before or in the zone to get taken out, and I'll look for the buys. Just the same as yesterday. Literally just the same as yesterday. Just found another zone. Build a liquidity, grab liquidity, reject support, break structure with volume. That's all. That's what I look for my demand zones. Build liquidity, grab liquidity, reject support. That was shown yesterday. reject support, break structure with volume, and come back to for an entry. That's what I'm looking for. And if I end up taking this buy, if I get an entry around here, I get an entry at the top of the zone. We're looking at 10 points, not bad. Price could end up going higher, but all the way to the top is 17. So yeah, this is the where we're looking to take it to this liquidity level, because this is an inflection point. Price was at this high and rejected twice, so it's possible, it's likely, it's both. It's 50-50. It's likely for price to reject again, because this is the last 2 times it rejected, but also it could just be time. But anyways, getting back to this level is the inflection zone. You can either continue going or reject hard. So this will be the overall target. And eventually, like I said, going all the way up here to the weekly is kind of crazy of a move, but it's what we're looking for. It's what we're looking at. Now, very tragic if EMA starts holding. EMA holds again and doesn't give entry. That would be very tragic. I've been through a lot. It could have been worse.
Nebuchadnezzar and feel like they want me to burn. I gotta live what I learned. Wavy, feel like a perm. I had to wait and discern. He paid the price of my sins, this court is adjourned. They say you get what you earn.
Okay. Okay, I'm about to do a recording. Just try to make videos for these. If I end up taking the trade, win or loss, I'm gonna make it a video. Try to turn the recording into a video. First time, so let's see how this goes. My brothers keep me counted. That is a treasure to me.
I don't want opinions, give me the scripture. That's where you tell me to leave. Why are you moving in secret? You moving discreet.
Okay, I give you advice.
You sucking your teeth like, dang, what are we doing for real? What are we doing for real? Saw the earth, if we don't flavor it up, then what are we doing?
Okay, hello. No. No, okay, we'll start with glad to see you. Hope you're having a blessed day. Let's lock in and walk through the setup I took today. Starting with the analysis. If we go to the high time frame, we're gonna start with the daily. And I have an orange level here, showing me a level of support that's holding. Price rejected, and then yesterday was massive buying volume, taking us up to another level that could be holding as resistance. It's been holding relatively for quite some time now. So we go down to the 4 hour. So this is just showing the same thing that we just saw on the daily. Massive selling from yesterday. Now price is stalling out at this level. So we could continue the buying. So that's what we're looking at. Down to the hourly. Price stalled, build liquidity, and then around 4 o'clock, I think this is 3 o'clock, price swept the liquidity, giving a rejection of EMA, and started buying up again. So down to the 15, it's clarifying. We have price building up liquidity, another sweep. This rejection to the EMA also lines up with a rejection of a level of structure here that's holding as support. We'll go down, you see it again. So far we have liquidity, sweep of liquidity, rejection. Then we have another level of resistance, structure being formed, and it breaks structure with volume. With those in mind, those are signs to have a good demand setup. Actually, just a good supply or demand setup. Today is demand because we're looking to continue the buys. So let's go down to the 15. Let's go down to the 5. And we see it more clearly. This level here lines up with yesterday's. This is a rejection level. So these highs end up should hold as support. If it's in the correct direction of trend is buying, then this rejection level should hold as support. If we go down to the 1 minute, it'll show that this held as support. Seemed like twice before continuing up. And so price stopping here is just another indication of this level holding as support along with the EMA. So we have a build of liquidity to sweeping the liquidity, to rejecting EMA support. So we have liquidity, sweep, rejection of EMA and support. Then we have we have another structure here, another resistance here that's holding that structure, but it gets broken through with volume. Big candles, volume breaking through. And so now that all indicates that I can look at this zone as an entry to continue buying. So now I'm just waiting for price to come back to zone, either sweep this liquidity or build another liquidity zone. Sweep it, give a rejection in the zone. It could be at this level that might be holding as support, but I'm just looking for another rejection in the zone to take higher. TP's up here, so we're looking at about 17-point target, and that's the analysis. So with that context in mind, if anything else happened, I'll come back and talk about what needs. But if not, you'll catch you in the next. You'll catch you when it's time for execution. There we go. Pause. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was not bad. Not bad. Sloppy the first time. That's not bad. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's see if the trade works out today. We'll go down to the 1 minute. Yeah, price. Let's see. It's so crazy how this lines up perfectly. I think I said everything I needed to say. I think I probably went through it a bit fast, but I mean, efficiency, right? I think I said what needed to be said. Covered over what needed to be said. Showed the setup and why we took the setup. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same confluences every time. So we're just chilling. I may have talking a bit too fast, but I mean, dude, first time, that's not bad. I wasn't, at least I don't think I was. felt pretty good. We'll see. Yeah, only 4 minutes, 5 minutes. How far? Right now we are only 3 points away. So same as yesterday. Just highlighting these levels. These levels that hold as support. I mean, hold as resistance, and then it gets broken through. They can turn into support levels. Because all this is this is just structure. This is just structure forming. It's up, down, up, down, up, oh, get off me. That's all it is. It's just structure. It's like it just holds over and over. Jumping right through the map. It just holds. That's how it should look. That's healthy structure. Pullbacks are healthy for price to continue moving in a direction. So I think yesterday was a great live example of seeing price push, reject, giving a structure level, price blowing through the level, and then retesting the structure level, holding in that support to continue up. I think yesterday was a great example of seeing that. So I just marked the same thing. Mind you, this is why my zone didn't happen yesterday. It was a structure level, I think, right? Yeah, literally. Why my thing didn't happen yesterday? We have this or this. Either way, it's both actually, because lining up with my level, price hit, lining up with the top here, or even here. It did this whole area here. Does it? The levels don't need to be exact. The area needs to be correct. So lining up with all of these. This is price pushed to these levels, it reject, so this is structure. Price came back to structure and held that support, took off. It just came and double tapped it, and I didn't realize structure was holding as support. I really didn't realize structure was holding as support here. If I noticed structure holding support here, I may have looked at it differently. I may have still been looking for this zone as a setup, but okay. Yeah, let me pause and think first. So, if I noticed that this was holding structure as support, strongly too, I still would have marked this zone, but if price would have came and rejected support again, I would have entered. Because as much as it wasn't my setup, as be it rejecting in my zone, it's still strong confirmation that buying is in control because it's a support level. It's structure being held as support. And by that time, it would have been a double bottom support after grabbing liquidity. So it would have had structure already defending support, a little liquidity, another defend of support with the retest. So we're looking at 5 to 6 confluences onto why. Oh, did I say it's a double bottom? On top of it being a double bottom, so we're looking at 7 confluences on why I would have taken this trade again. Why I would have taken this trade, even though it's not in my zone. but it's a clear indication of buyers in control because support is holding, especially with a double bottom at the grab liquidity. Perfect. So yeah, entering here or here what really was ideal. I could have took it yesterday, but I didn't have the understanding I had now. So if I would have entered yesterday on any of these pullbacks, it would have just been me grasping at straws, hoping that price plays out in my direction without understanding why it should play out in my direction. And I only like to take the trades, like I said, in my setup, or because I have the understanding in my setup. But today is a bit different. I have my zone. We have the structure level, but price hasn't left zone and showed a retest. Like it shows retest of the structure level holding at support. Price hasn't done that. Let me go back in the show. Price created the zone, left the zone, and then liquidity here, which I didn't mark, but liquidity. Liquidity sitting here, and then a strong rejection, even breaking highs, which another break of structure. So price left zone, build liquidity high before coming back and rejecting right above the zone. Rejecting structure, create another buy signal. And today, price has created a zone and barely left the zone, but now it's coming back to the zone. It's just not the same as yesterday, is what I'm getting at. These are the top. These people take on no snakes. Okay, so it's good this level doesn't seem to be holding, so we can remove it. Oh, see, did I have a gold setup last week? Wow, it just got blown through. Price came to it. It did give it entry, and it would have won, but it wasn't in correct direction. But it still would have won though. That's all that matters. Is if your trade wins. It doesn't matter if it's right with the day or not. It just matters if the trade wins. There's a massive gap sitting here. I'll over here mark up gold like I'm trading it or something. Truthfully, I would like to trade gold. Maybe not. Do you come up step on those snakes? Just put like that. whole week. He's gonna step on snakes. God. I want to trade gold. Cause structure be so good. Look at this. This is I'm on the 5 minutes, so I don't know if I put the right one. Look at this. Alright, it could be. It should be here. Actually, it should be here. Unfortunately, we never get a retest. But if it was up here, perfect retest to continue buying. Same thing here. Oh, nope. It's too high. We have one here that just got 633. Look at that, beautiful. I can go through gold and show countless setups daily, almost daily. I never stressing. This could be one. Depends on how the 1 minute looks, but this looks like structure. This just hammer rejection to equal wicks. So the same price was rejecting this level to blowing up, to blowing through structure. Same thing, liquidity, blow through structure with volume, retest, entry. Beautiful. Another beautiful setup. And it's at 8 o'clock, like early 8. Yeah, so I would like to trade gold, but gold is gold's another beast. Gold's another beast. I think the count has to get a lot bigger before it starts touching gold. Cause on here on ES, mind you, I'm talking ES. ES, I do 4-point stop loss, which is 200. 200. On gold, the 4-point stop loss is 400. And look how small it is. Hold on, let me go to one of those. Let me go to one of those setups I just saw. That was right here. I'm never stressing. Okay, let's go to the 1 minute and let's look where I realistically would have entered. I just might take over the land. This bit is called Alakazam. Okay, realistically, after this liquidity grab, I realistically would have. I would have loved to enter here, but I've learned to wait for confirmation. So after this, my entry probably would have been here. And like this is 200. This is 200. Look how close I am to get taken out. We need price to breathe some. I just might take over the land. So yeah, just 4 points is $400, which is crazy. But it hits it with no problem though. It hits it with no problem. Look at that, in no time. 11 minutes, 1,000 points. $1,000, my bad. 11 minutes, $1,000. It hits it in no time. I just don't have the account. The account don't have that much. The account don't have that much weight on it to be taking gold. To be taking a gold setup. To lose 400 for one trade. Because I have a rule. My rules are I take one trade a day, and if I feel really good about the setup, I can take a second trade just in case to cover the bases of that I just mistimed the setup. So at most I can take 2 trades a day, ideally just one, but 2 trades a day. And if I'm on gold, bro, 2 trades is $800. What the heck? What the heck? And that's not even a guarantee that the setup is winning because I done lost the first one. Oh my jeez. Yeah, my account is not big enough yet. Just not big enough for that. So, or I think my risk tolerance ain't there yet either. Account or my risk tolerance. I can't comfortably risk 400 yet. Getting there, but when it was a goddamn roller coaster. Sushi, bro. So we're gonna stick to ES. It's still good money, so we're gonna stick to ES till we get comfortable with it. I am thinking I might end up taking a 2-con trade today though. Setup. Yeah, this setup looks good enough. This setup looks good enough, so I might, especially with how yesterday went, I might take 2 cons. I might take 2 cons today. Be down there, that he will come down with me down on earth and things can happen. But it's showing the EMA is holding. This is what the EMA does. Holding right above. It would be something to repeat. A repeat, dude? A repeat? Another thing we can look at is if this level holds it's a mix. It's a mix of this level and this level. Let me do this. If this level end up holding as rejection, I'm sorry. End up holding as rejection. Yeah, it's just a head and shoulders. It just shows that it's a head and shoulders rejecting this level. That kingdom come down will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Which high in heaven, Allah be thy name. Thy kingdom come down will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Go read Revelations. He returning. He just say he returning. He reminded us of his presence. How he doing? Forgive our deputies. Forgive our deputies. Yeah. Lead us not in temptation. No. But deliver us from evil. Yeah. Jesus said, get up and go and save my people. From one man to the next. Go save my people. Rich in the cut. I'm in the cut.
Ooh. Conectado. Imagine just navigate. So with all that explained, yeah, we just here chilling.
Congratulations on your baby. Then it hit me that these people watching
Every single move I make, like the way we way back in Perry Lane, way back in Perry Lane. Way back in Perry Lane. Way back in Perry Lane.
Just got to school at 7:38. Look at the locker, I don't see my name. I look again, maybe just in case. Went to the coach and asked him, hey, what happened? Full of hate, full of confliction when I seen his face. They go to man and took my dream away. Couple hours later in the day, I took the focus on my class, but could not escape. Turned to my left, saw the assistant coach and told him, hey, why didn't I make the team? He then went on to explain. You had support from the head coach, but we ain't choose the same. So shift the plane. It hit me and I felt the weight. Anyways, I just got a text from Cray. Said I need counseling to dig up why I feel this pain. I keep assuming everyone around me feel away. I guess I'm scared to get cut, just like 11th grade. My dad called me the other day. Told me he went back to the gym where I couldn't play. Coach said, congratulations, your son has truly made it. Then it hit me that day watching
Every shot I take.
just like the way we dreamed, way back in Perry Lane.
Way back in Perry Lane. Way back in Perry Lane. Way back in Perry Lane. Conectado. 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 What?
Estou conectado, tenho meu povo aqui do meu lado. Deus não me deixa, estou sempre ligado. Espírito Santo comigo não fale.
This one, working with no timeouts.
That's crazy. how you shoot a free throw, get your own rebound, and they call a foul on you?
8 seconds.
Dang, hit a buzzer beater. Man, that's
On this one,
that's a sick loss, bro. Oh, they went that 3 went to overtime. Okay, so it seemed like, I mean, this level was about to hold. It seemed like it was about to hold. I see what I see.
TV without gay folk on my screen. Female rappers pushing sex cause they don't know how to cook and clean. All these men ain't have no father, so they high and drinking lean. And you need to leave your church if they accepting drag queens. Better leave your church if they approving of abortion. America, the new Sodom and Gomorrah, God gon' torture. God told you in them scriptures, but you keep ignoring. Repent cause when you hit them horns, that's your final warning. And Christ ain't tolerate no sin while y'all telling lies. 1 John 3 say everybody ain't a child of God. Pedophilia all up in your church. Tell me what's the odds? Y'all collabing with one of the artists, thinking you can pay both sides. I said what I said. Thinking we gon' fold, boy, you must be off your meds. And it's really about the kingdom, this ain't about no bread. Make sure I don't trample on the blood Messiah shed. I said what I said.
Make $200 in a couple minutes. Some of you guys will work 8 hours a day for $20 an hour. You'll make $200 in a couple minutes. You won't take profit. To me, that just doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Why don't you go get $500 to $1,000 cash and put it on your desk right here? And the next time you make that amount of money in 4 minutes flat, take a look at that money for a second and be like, holy crap, I'm taking that money. A lot of you guys have a disconnect from actually how much money is in front of you, dude. I had that problem too. I actually physically went to the bank at one point and I think it was like $1,000 on my desk. I laid it out because I had a problem taking profits because I was trying to hit home runs all the time. So I would put $1,000 on my desk, and the next time I saw it go to 500, right, I'm in a trade for 2 minutes flat, I mean $500. I would then look at that $500 and be like, if somebody handed that to me in 2 minutes, you would take the money.
Bro, 2 minutes?
Real, dog. It's not real until it's in your bank account, it's in your hand. But the major disconnect in this game with little kids and even adults is there's a disconnect in the money because it's on screen.
That's so real. So real. You gotta take the small hits. They may seem small, but take the hits. Okay, so what we got? We got a breakthrough this level. I consider this a breakthrough of this liquidity level as well. My current span, and now it's building liquidity again. So if this pushes up any, turns green any, takes out, we'll look for it to buy the rejection as long as the rejection looks good. In what word? I'm in prayer. We in communion. Whoa, this is okay. Hold on. What is going on? Why did it set off so big? Yes, you are Yahweh. Why this candle so big? Yeah. Oh, so this is a rejection here. Man, would I enter on this big candle rejection? I couldn't tell you. I can't go back there again. Man, this is a big counter rejection. I don't know. This is a rejection, but it looks like it's still out of the zone. I don't know. This is a tricky one. Let's see if price gives me anything better. Rejection to confirmation that buyer's in control. Because for all that to drop and then immediately come back up, that was weird. That was weird. At 850, that was very weird. That was very weird. So let's see if price ends up giving us any like clean structure. This is that random spiking volume. Gotta be cautious of. Okay, prices in our zone just gave a crazy spike in volume, but we're still waiting and holding for clean entry setup. Clean entry setup, and if our entry lines up with what we're targeting, so let's see what price gives us. Gives us a rejection plus a confirmation. That means everything gonna be alright. It's about to be 9 o'clock, but the pre-market open. Spirit coming to my life. I know everything will be alright. Making bad. They're just patiently waiting. We'll go to 5 minute. Let's see what the 5 minute looking like. Okay, this is the 5 minute candle. If it start pushing up, this is a good sign of a hammer on the 5 minute. But I mean, this is still a good hammer. In the red, this is still a good hammer. So this is looking like B rejection. This sweep, this giant candle was a sweep. So if we get a push up into a retest or some kind of pullback, we're entering. We're gonna enter. Yeah, I think yeah. Right now, level that should hold that structure is this level. So we'll be looking for an entry somewhere around there. Hopefully it's good, you know. But now I'm just waiting for confirmation that buyer's actually in control. This isn't a fake out. That's all I wait for confirmation for. To show me that this is not a fake out. Even though getting in on this is fine, it's just not what I want to get in on. I don't want to get in on first rejection anymore. I like waiting for the pullback confirming the bias I'm trying to trade with, which sets me up for missed trades. But you know, I've accepted to miss the trade. This is a running. I need to. Let's just see. Man, be patient. Be patient. Please, please. You gotta wait for that. Wait for that. I'm ready. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready for a good trade. But we can't. I can't. Like I said, I wait for confirmation. I can't rush it. I can't force it. Like I said, I very well could have just taken this entry, but if price ended up giving a rejection and the rejection failing, that's happened plenty of times. That's happened plenty of time, which is why I ended up where I am now. I ended up with the rule of waiting for confirmation. Too many times I entered on the pullback, it looked great. The pullback happens and it fails. It fails and continue to take me out. I'm tired. I was tired of getting faked out, so that's why I started waiting for confirmation pullbacks. Okay, this is hit at equal level. So entry might be up here. Entry might be up here. This should be liquidity. Like, it should get grabbed. It shouldn't stop exactly. So we gotta be cautious. We gotta be cautious. Yeah. Okay, there go. I know. Grab that little mini level that was there. Okay. Pull back to the structure level. See if it holds. If this is a hammer, and then I'm entering the break. This is it. If this turns to a hammer, enter on the break of the candle. Maybe I was all the what I thought she was. Let me go ahead and set myself up. Seems like I'm about to be taking a trade, okay? Nope. See, there's a, it look like it's falling through. Okay, talking about some time pass by. Unless it's giving another rejection. If that's the case, it's fine. This is exactly what I meant. So this can get dropped. This is exactly what I meant. I like this would have been entry somewhere right here. Price shot up and gave a pullback, but this doesn't look good. Like, why was this looking like a hammer to rejecting support? The next candle just blows through with good selling volume. I got stopped out too many times like that, so that's why I started waiting for the confirmation to enter the buys. Too many times. So we're still working on the same. We still have gotten, price is still giving us a rejection, so we're just waiting for price to show confirmation. If this ends in doji, ends in hammer, that's good confirmation for me to enter the buy. It's like how close price is. So we'll be looking to enter on the break of the candle. And that's what confidence is more, that's no way. If you can't make your decision, you gave me a million. Okay. Gave a good rejection. Dripping in quicksand like when the knife on gun. Creating a bottom wick. We can continue up. On a break, we enter. Okay. This is our entry. Okay, now we just run it. Now we just let price do what it does. This turns into a loss. I mean, that'd be tragic, but it is what it is. It's 9, so this is more likely gonna be the only trade I take. Just let it play out. Yeah, handsome say. Entry is 904. 904. Yes. Took a long. I put 2 cons on. We gonna see. A bit nervous because it's 2 cons, you know, like I was just talking earlier. But I feel good about the setup. And entry was good. Was patient, waited. So it's just part of the risk. This is a really good setup. 4 to 25.
Speaking to my demons, draw the fusion like a yours. I want a million, but make it plural. Go and plat the haters for it. Gold soda, homies played it for us. Pray that my dogs don't use soda. This in my jeans and it's soda. Could never be fraud. I'm not a poser. It ain't my thing to be posing. I'm young, I'm handsome, a check. I still want the enemy dome. Stop calling them demons, they triple 777, my energy blessed. It's been way too much time. I heard you running your mouth from the back for the closure. It's a whole lot of time that go in these verses for you to be cloning my journal.
Pulling up deep, I'm never solo. Whole lot of fans in Abu Dhabi, la-di-da-di. Who wanna party? Coming in hot, it's like wasabi. Walking on waves, look like tsunami. Trying to get back to my ways. Turning my pain into praise. Turning my pain into praise, and I'm sorry. Demon creeper really thought that he got me. Covered in the lime of velvet and toddy. Balance, hustle, and grind, Balenciaga. Born in the winter, he always been funny. He winning with the chill, the freeze, the ice. Skating on beats. Hey, hey. Rolling deep, a deli in the street. We ain't playing no games. Yeah, I get the better of bad things, so I got a baddie with 2 rings. Yeah, one with a rock, one with a flood face. Turn it to the light, baby, bling. I've been turning my deep pain into my praise break, no kizzy. I've been my deep pain into my
Okay. I mean, we just patient. Tough bar looks good. It looks good. This is good. If I didn't enter here, this would have been entry as well. Basically, almost the same spot, because this is a rejection into a small minor pullback. So entry still would have been the same. So we just gotta just let price do what it does. We just gotta hope we're on the right side. Unfortunately, what I'm seeing is the same structure level I was looking to hold seems to be holding, as well as we have a trend line here, so price might get stuck on the trend line. Just some things that shows itself. Just some things I'm seeing now that I'm in the trade, but we just gotta let price do what it do.
Who wanna party? Coming in hot, it's like wasabi. Walking on waves, look like tsunami. Trying to get back to my ways. Turning my pain into praise.
Turning my pain into praise. Man, I know for a fact they don't work how we work, cause he working mysterious ways. I remember when I started rapping and y'all started laughing, thought it was a phase. I turned all of my case was the J's. No, I can't bring no bread off this earth, but I pray when I die, they God give me a raise. I believe I can fly, that's what I'ma do. Lemon pepper, garlic, palm wings. With the gang, Jimmy Croce. Will I ever switch up on a team? Never in your dreams, not the king. Who gon' risk it all, we gon' see. Let's go out for sushi, hit up Takashi. I know they sick of me, caught out the
I
Fosse.
came out from the minimum wage in my pocket. I'm taking my rocket, I'm bringing my brothers. Y'all faking, just talking. We getting them popping. Now G finally dropping. I'm back in the stew like I'm ready to clock and our payment is due. Oh, I've been fed up. Who's making these rules? Grabbing and taught me to say what is true. Gotta speak up for the layman and you. Yeah, cause they talking and mess. No more chopping, don't miss. I'm a little better, never stopping when I made cocaine for change. Like I'm working for the payphone. Ooh, woo. Cause they don't got peace, just pieces. Got double cut like Reese's. I won't stop, not ceasing.
Bad like we ain't even left, okay. I run my squad to the death, okay. They do that chillin' that's cap. You gotta watch where you step, that's facts. If it ain't being productive, I promise I ain't even wasting my breath, okay. Put up a gang and we deep. One of us get it, we all gotta eat. They should've I walked away from my fate. Don't you see fear? I got all on my feet. Watch for the outs, cause I know that they lurking. I took my pain and I turned it to purpose. Even when they said that I wasn't worth it, I took my life and I put it in verses. I got my doubts and I'm
pulling up deep, I'm never solo. Whole lot of fans in Abu Dhabi, la-di-da-di. Who wanna party? Coming in hot, it's like wasabi. Walking on waves, look like tsunami. Trying to get back to my ways. Turning my pain into praise.
Told me make space, I need to make room. Big net, I'm positioned for the faith pool. I told my people, let's get ready for some great news. I know what he's got in store is bigger than my mind could imagine. Already put me in a spot that I couldn't fathom. Mama, look at me, God just started on me. I ain't touched my peak. Every day I'm with a man of Galilee. Yeah, he said he's the biggest fan of me. There's one of me, incomplete without the free.
wrote instrumentals. I'm walking through blocks while they clutching they pistols. Me and my lady was ducking in Memphis. Shoot out some murders, we pray through the trenches. They think I do this to sell my little tickets. They wasn't around when we went on the missions. Walking through prisons, I give them life even after the sentence. I don't want money, just pay me attention. Already love, what's a like or a mention? I don't play games, I just play my position. Been in San Quentin, I walked the yard out in Sterling by Denver. Filled with the spirit, I'm praying with killers. I told them I know about a God who forgive them. I got the joy of the Lord in my system. I lost my cousin, but still got his memories. They took his life, but they can't take his spirit. I've been through too much to be worried about a critic. I know he love me in spite of my sin, and I'm not independent. I'm leaning on wisdom, I need intervention. I'm pleading the fifth, cause these demons be snitching like Jesus ain't with me. I'm blessed, I know it. Could've went left, I know it. I saw my brother, he laying there lifeless. Only God know where he going. Life is a gamble, I'm learning to dice it. You gon' get cut up however you slice it. Talk to the Lord and he told me that it's alright. I still walk in the dark, I'm a risk taker. See my brother go down over big faces. Lawyers hitting my phone over big cases. Gave my life to the dark, I was nocturnal. Mama said change, I was not turning. So full of trauma, it's not funny. It's some things that I done I cannot stomach. It's some things that I did that the devil said, booby, you cannot come back from it. I'm supposed to be feeling the hurt, that's what I deserve. Instead he came back for me. Yeah, my mama, she kept us in church, but it was too easy to end up with crack money. So I started to empty my Apple computer to rap while my cousin was Mac dumping. Got it jumping like you seen a rat running through the crib. He paid for my sin and was paying the bills. I wasn't signing no label when I kept on asking God to make me a deal. Can't be big-headed, the king gave his life for a price that I couldn't afford, you hear me? Come to my church on a Sunday, I'm setting up chairs and wrapping up chords, you hear me? Keep me in your presence, don't let this fame get me and I barter my heart of a martyr. I want a dove of my brother, but it won't compare to me dipping little bro in that water. Keep me in a safe place, leave me when I feel far away. When I don't know where to turn. Keep me in a safe place, keep me in a safe place. When I don't know where to turn.
Why am I just now? First of all, your husband is the next Drake for real. Oh my gosh. How the heck did he come up with that? Your husband is a genius for real. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy.
Yeah, she tryna come to my city and show me what's up. Go on, repent. I'm blocking all of my demons when I'm in the whip. That is a spiritual tent. When I seen all of this money, I fell in the pride. Knew I could be walking like this. Now that I'm blowing, they tryna tell me that I'm mid. Really ironic, I know. Money for lobster, but I'm eating foe for foe. Give me that back. Made it his image, I'm liking the way that I look. Like Justin, I'm bringing it back. Making them fall on the sand. No, I'm not a tailor, so I am not cutting you slack. Spirit be moving within me. I feel like McDonald's. I feed them with all of these raps. Red letters, I gotta read them. Children, I gotta lead them. My demons, they look like John Cena. I never see them. But Satan is looking on. Like Jackson, I gotta beat him. Like Jackson, I'm loving the thrill. In the valley or up in the hill. As in heaven in Maryland State. Free my people is covered by grace. When I'm cooking, I know it's a steak. Like I'm Tony, man, not feeling. Hold on. Like Khalil, yeah, I'm feeling better. Fire in me, I feel like Endeavor. Satan said he gon' come from my soul. Like I'm back in the hood is whatever. Like I'm back in the hood, man, I'm cranking this joint. Spin demons head like I sung on The Voice. Rep DKG like I came out Detroit. Shout out to Yahweh, he don't disappoint. Not for real, that's crazy. They see me grinding, I don't got a choice. Picked up my Bible and blocked out the noise. Picked up my Bible and blocked out the. She tryna come to my city and show me what's up.
Okay, so we've taken a good trade. I would give this trade like a 9 out of 10 because we found the setup. We found an ideal setup: liquidity, rejection, support, breaking structure, retest structure, grab liquidity, hold support. We found a setup, ideal setup, and then we got a rejection, and we waited for second confirmation rejection to enter. So we traded the plan perfectly, near perfectly. The only thing that would have made this a 10 out of 10 is if we would have got a tick perfect entry. Like, but what's the odds of getting a tick perfect entry? So yeah, about a 9 out of 10 trade. So this is really good. We're just waiting. We're just waiting to let price work. It would be ideal if we win, right? We did the thing right, so we like to be a winner for today. Well, if we end up losing, I mean, nothing we can do about it. We just lost. But we traded the plan. That's the main thing. TPMR. Trade the plan. Manage the risk. We traded the plan perfectly. Our risk, our stop loss is below a level that's been holding as support. It's been holding as support since 5 o'clock this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times holding as support. So our risk is in a good position. And it's not even right on the level. It's below the level. So our risk is in a good position. Our entry is a good entry. Our target is at a good level. It's just at recent highs. Granted, it's a little bit higher than a resistance zone, but yeah, this is a 9 out of 10 trade. Trade the plan, manage the risk. So we just gotta let price do what it does. We'll see if it works out. Normally, I'm used to price being done by like 10, 11 minutes or 15 minutes in. 15 minutes in, still in the same position. So that kind of sucks, but just being patient.
I know I did plenty wrong, but I'm knowing my father gon' save me from all that I did. I had to humble myself, I probably give away everything that I used to just spend. I remember I was legit, I was really relentless, I never wanted to repent. Now that I'm walking with Jesus, it's really no way I'ma think about falling again. Always depend on him, devil always no problems, I sit on him. Ain't gon' lie when I'm reading, sometimes I get mad how I read when they beat him and spit on him. Jesus all that I need, watch me live on him. Holy Spirit in me and it stand forever, I really don't wanna get rid of him. I don't wanna get rid of him.
I mean, this is looking good. I mean, it's looking promising. Price is looking promising. We are 17 minutes in. Yeah, it's gonna have to. Oh no. Oh no. It seems like we're waiting for New York Open. New York Open. Man. This can go either way. It's either going to take us out, it's either going to rip us clean, or it's going to shoot us to TP. This is not what I was trying to do. I entered at 9:04. I was not trying to wait for New York Open. New York Open is so tricky. I've seen it multiple times before. Shoot like 9 points, but the candle ends 10 points in the opposite direction. New York Open be crazy. Rain on me, rain on me, rain on me. Rain on me.
serving. It's a flash, when he coming back, what's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat, Kyrie Irving. Rain on me,
Rain on me.
Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
Rain on me like you did in the past, and you making it last. Better with you out living on glass. Don't going back, I never thought I'd make it without. Out to the same watch out. Like what is we talking about? Chilling with God and he working it out. Do for you, I can't do for clout. The message stressing me out. Like what? I know we lit, we up. Following God, I'm making it out. Rain on me.
Rain on me. Rain on me. Let me grow.
You came into my life.
Rain on me. Rain on me. Let me grow.
Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
And somebody told me I can't be mad at God. How I'm supposed to be your son if I can't show my heart? Don't tell me that you love me. I know that you above it all, but this above me. Dad, mom, wife, grandma got the V, that's troubling. Auntie died from it, honestly, that's still rubbing me. I got all these feelings in my heart, man, it's bubbling. I wish I could trust in you the way that I put trust in me. See you do it once or twice, I read about it.
Okay, that was a good push up. I just hope it holds. As long as it holds, stay mostly green, don't come back into a inverse hammer, looking good. Okay, that candle in the most green, so that's a good sign. What may end up happening now is a push down, a pullback, rejecting EMA or this trend line, one of the two, or it could even reject this level again, this structure level. I foresee a pullback though, a pullback rejecting, hopefully continuing strong. Ooh, there we go. This look good. Price ended up giving that pullback, and we can call it EMA rejection or trendline rejection. Either one doesn't really matter. Price ended up giving that pullback and then shooting up. Let's see if this candle right before open is in our favor. If this candle right before open is in our favor, I mean, we should be looking good. We should be looking good. And I don't even need to hit TP for this trade, since I put 2 cons on. We can cut it early. We can cut it here and be good, truthfully. Actually, but I mean, I'm not gonna stop it from shooting. I'm not gonna stop it from shooting here, but we could cut it early if we need to. I mean, just bring it down where it belongs. We in the trade. We've been in this trade since 9:04. Unfortunately, we had to wait for New York Open. Come on, let's keep going. Okay, now we break even. This is good. This is good. Oh no. Okay, let's keep going. I do feel like closing it now. Truthfully. Oh my gosh. I think I may take this early. Let's just get back up here. Just get back up here. And we're just gonna take what it gives me. I do got more cons on, so well, I'm gonna have to manually close this. I think I'm about to have to manually close this. Word to me. Word to me. Not your girl, homie. Come on, in our favor. Come on, in our favor. There we go. Let's go. And it's shooting up the TP. That was stressful. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I was getting at when I said I couldn't trade gold. Higher cons is too much for me. It's too much for me. It's too stressful right now. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Let's see how many points that was. So we got out at 52.50. 52.50. That's 10 points. Bro, let's go. Let's go. 6. I'm just marking up the journal real quick. Actually, I'll do this after. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Get off my screen, please. Okay, let's go for this. Let's go over this post-trade recap. We're going to go over context, execution, management, outcome. And if there's a lesson. Okay. Why did we take this trade? This trade is predicated off of a very strong demand zone. We found support, rejected off support, grabbed liquidity, structure, broke structure, came back, built liquidity, grabbed liquidity, gave confirmation. That was our entry. That's our why. Our why, yes, this is a good demand zone. Entry, after we grabbed this liquidity sitting at 720, it gave a weird big hammer. So I was like, that would be the first pullback, but I like to wait for confirmation that buyers actually in control so I don't get faked out. And it looked like price was about to fake out, but it ended up holding. So we entered on the second confirmation. We just waited for a double bottom, basically. We entered on the double bottom rejection. Turns out our entry was in line with a trend line. For somehow, price ended up creating a trend line, and then price was just stalling. And it took us getting near open for volume to start kicking in, and New York Open took us to the victory. I mean, like I said, 9 out of 10 trade, and we won. So that's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. The lesson will be to stick to the plan. Trade the plan, manage the risk. That's all it is. We followed the process to a T, and profits came today. Doesn't mean profits won't come every day, but we followed the process. Trade the plan. Okay, so that's going to wrap up today's session. So I thought I said, like I was saying, trade the process, manage the risk, process over profits. I'll catch y'all on the next one.